I accept any scenario because that's what defeats us the most. It's the scenarios. It's the things that happen outside in the outside world. It's the pain that our body goes through that we're familiar with. And so like for me, I changed the story of how I'm receiving these signals. So like if it's my pain, I don't relive my traumatizing, painful moments, right? Like it's still the same pain, but I don't relive the times when the pain was defeating me. I relive the times where I shook it off and kept pushing. You know, and so it's like, for me, my biggest advice for people, even in those times, is just rewrite the story of the trauma that you have felt. Rewrite it. Like, it doesn't matter that it's there. Everyone perceives things differently. So you just have to change your perception of that experience so that when you go into the thought process, it changes all the feelings and emotions to that actual moment, you know, and now you're like, oh yeah, my pain is like, I tell people all the time, I use my pain as my strength. And I changed the story from my pain defeats me to my pain strengthening me. And so every day, that's the model and mindset I carry with it. So, you know, and again, it goes back into the self-love. And I know that that's hard for people with disabilities, but a lot of people should have to really get and consider, have you accepted how people see you? Because if you haven't accepted the judgment and the views of others, you can't love yourself truly. It becomes defeating, you know, because for me, I could go into pain and have a reaction right now. But I love myself so much that I don't care about what anybody's saying or doing around me. Once that pain is done, I go back into my true self because I know myself. And I'm not going to be affected by somebody even asking me, am I okay? I used to be, but I'm not even affected by that because come 30 seconds later, I snap back into the person I'm truly in love with. I just distanced myself for a second while I had to react to the circumstances of my body, you know, and that's true awareness and the self-love and all of that. Like I did a lot of work on this body and this mind. So I know it's possible. I just know it's difficult.
Yeah. And I love that as well, that you're not shying away from the fact that it can be difficult, but actually it is possible. And I have a real love for that, because I think quite often there are people out there who are like, just go on the journey, and the journey is all sunshine and rainbows, and you will walk down the yellow brick road and it will be amazing, and you will skip and there will be a line and there'll be a tin man and it'll be all fun and games. But actually the reality is sometimes it just isn't that fun. But actually whilst the journey might not be incredible, it's like the end results. And then the next journey that you go on to after you've had that like little shitty journey, that journey that comes after it is so much better and so much more fun.
And that's what you look for. But we have to go away from the thought process that life is perfect. Yeah. And even when you feel like you've handled it with a disability, it's still going to hit you in some way. That's just how it is. And so I laugh at adversity now. I laugh at difficulties because I'm like, I knew it was coming. I knew something was coming, you know, like, and I have no control over it. So why should it control me?